Okay, there's Sammy. We just washed our bikes, and so we came up here to the lookout, which is near my home, and we took a badass picture of our bikes there. So it's kind of nice to have a clean, well-washed bike, and then you get a picture, right? I mean, heck, the last time I got a photo of myself, the last time I washed this bike was, oh gosh, 2 months ago. Was a while ago. So um, uh, 2 months ago, geez. And I bought this bike only on October the 17th or 18th. So it's almost February 17th coming up. Yeah, just like another week away, and it makes 4 months. Goodness, I've only had this bike for 4 months. Can you believe it? I felt like I've had it for a long time, like a year. I guess if I ride it every day, it feels like it's been a long time. There are some people that ride it like what? Ride their bikes on the weekends, so, you know. So we just spoke to a guy. He was nice enough to take the photo for us. A photograph of both of us in front of Diamond Head, the lookout. And he was saying that he took his bike, he had his bike shipped over to the Big Island, and they did a 4-day tour, which is really something else. And I had mentioned it, and he said, oh yeah, you did that already. Yeah. So yeah, we're leaving the lookout, and I just want to get out of here before the sun sets, because the last time I was here, it was so dangerous because there's just no lights. And the thing about the R1 is when the highlights go on, only one side is lit. This side's lit. So when you're conducting a left turn in the dark, you can't use your highlights. And I don't know if you saw those chickens, but I revved my engines to scare those cocks. So it's actually kind of cold up here. I'm getting kind of cold. I'm wearing a mesh jacket. Now, when the sun goes down, it's going to get really cold. But now for like the mainland, for like the Maui trip or like the Big Island trip, most of the riding will be under the blistering sun, and it will be hot. So the only portion of it where it'll be freezing cold is when we're going up to the summit. So I'm trying to think about how to do this ride. For the most part, it's going to be blistering hot, so I'm going to wear a mesh jacket. But when you buy these mesh jackets, they do come with like a liner, a heat or waterproof liner. And I think that's going to be the ticket. I'm going to carry that liner with me, and before or maybe halfway through the summit, I'll just stop and put the liner on. So I'll make that as part of the ride. And I think I'm going to get a white mesh jacket. I've been looking for something light colored, not this black colored stuff. I figured I'm going to do this ride, and it's going to cost me all this money, so might as well just go all out and make it pleasant. Now we're going to make it a 2-day ride, or 2-day trip. So I think all I need is an extra set of underwear and an extra pair of socks, and I just need one change around. So at the end of the first day, I can change that out, and I can even just throw it away, and then my shirt, I'll probably wear a spandex shirt so that I can just easily rinse it, wash it, and then just hang dry it, and it'll be good. And then the pants, you can wear more than you can wear for 2 days in a row. It'll be okay. So I think that's going to be the plan there. And we're going to rent probably a motel or some kind of cheaper hotel that's in the $60 range. So split it between 2 people. It's $30 for one night. Do it on the cheap, because all we need really is a place to shower and place to sleep. And you know, we get there during the evening, unwind, shower, sleep, and the next morning we're off, you know. So we're there maybe like 9 or 10 hours, and that's it. We're not there the whole day. So, you know, I think it's a great way to do it on the cheap. Now, I was thinking about getting a passenger on my back, but you know what? I think it's going to be more like a monkey on my back. I'm going to go to the Big Island in Maui for a leisurely ride on a sport bike. And to be on a bike for that many hours in this position, it can be tiring. Now, if I were on a reclined bike like a Harley, that's a different story. You know, somebody on the back wouldn't be a big deal. But I think on a sport bike, I'm going to want to ride the twisties the way I like to ride them, unhindered, and you know, you don't have to worry so much, you know. So I think it's good, and it'll be cooler too. You don't have this, you know, you'll have more breathability. You don't have this person pressing up against you, you know, and you don't have to. All you're doing is it's you and the road, not you, Sarah and the road. But I mean, that might not be a bad thing at all, but I think 2 days of it might be a little excessive. She might complain her ass is sore or something, and last thing I need is somebody complaining. I mean, my ass will be tired, but I'll you know, I'll bear it because I know what I'm up against. You know, I'm gung-ho about it. And if some gal wants to go but she doesn't really know what she's in for, she might get worn out and she might not appreciate the ride. She might be one of those gals that prefer to be in a, you know, SUV being driven around, you know. So I don't know. Would be nice though. Would be nice to have a girlfriend that loves riding and would love to ride with me. I mean, shoot, man, shoot, I wish eHarmony did that for me. You know, they had like one of the dimensions of matching was motorcycling. All right, and we have here bamboo. It's a non-native species here in Hawaii. It was brought in by Asians way back when. This whole freaking forest has bamboo. Okay.